those things that you can't replay on TV. It's those moments for me that stand out. Gareth Ainsworth, ex-QPR and Wycombe Wanderers manager. The most important aspect of being a football manager is the culture that you can create in a club. Do you know what? You must have a long-term plan and stick to yourself of who you are, but in those early days, you got to win games. I'd be a lead singer in a band somewhere. I'm not sure we'd be making it, but I'd definitely be a lead singer in a band. I think education in sport is important, but it's not just the education of classroom stuff. I think sport itself teaches you a hell of a lot: resilience, teamwork, success, failure. So I think we're taking lessons all the time, and I think that after football, a lot of players are set up to be decent in other aspects of work because of what they learn from the game. I have, yeah. Joe Jacobson at Wycombe Wanderers, I think, was on a finance degree, and David Wheeler was doing a psychology degree. So both very intellectuals, and it was quite a nice blend to have around the dressing room when them two were studying. Biggest disappointment in my career as a player was moving to the Premier League and getting a serious injury that really kept me out of the game for over a year, when I was on top of the world at the time. And looking back, it built so much resilience in me, and then I realised that was my path, that was the way it was going to go, because at the end of my career I ended up playing till I was, my last game I came on the pitch at 42 years old, so I think I got those years back at the end. So I think there was always a silver lining to that cloud. I'd say dive straight into the culture, because there is different cultures everywhere. You know, I think that if you embrace it all and dive straight in and really embrace it, and don't be scared, and realise that the world's a pretty big place, but bring your beliefs to that world. You know, bring your personality and your morals and your person to that. Don't try and blend in to be everyone else. That would be my biggest advice, but do embrace it, because I think having other cultures and other experiences in the world in your life is a huge thing, and we're only here once. Work on what you're good at, your strengths. That for me was really good advice, rather than worry about what you might not be good at, and some things you're going to not be good at. You're not going to be as good as other people at it. But if you can make your best even better, I think you've got a real chance. That's what makes you different. That's what makes you stand out. Wow, I think taking Wycombe Wanderers to the Championship in an empty stadium at Wembley back in 2020 was pretty special. That's something that I'll never forget. And it's not the final whistle. It's what happened after, with the likes of Akinfenwa and Bloomfield, and what it meant for the people of Wycombe when I saw the little montages of them all screaming at the ref to blow his final whistle. Those things still make the hair stand up on my arm today, and I think that was a real special time. The people, the spirit, the emotion, those things that you can't replay on TV. It's those moments for me that stand out more than the football. I'm proud to say that feelings are probably more important to me than actuals, and that's what motivated me every day. I go back to the 2020 final at Wembley. We never envisaged us getting promoted. We believed it, but I don't know how many people truly believed it. So that really shocked me, and it was a pleasant shock. Probably just edge being a player. It's a brilliant place to be. But as a manager, those moments and those emotions that you feel, not everyone in the world gets to feel those. That's a really tough question. You split me right down the middle. Really tough. But stay true to what you believe in. But stay humble enough to consider other opinions, and if you have to adapt, because that's still you being true to yourself. So don't worry, don't be so obsessed with you're right, listen to others, listen to advice. Don't worry about being different, don't worry about standing out, you know, and don't worry about being the same, you know, just really be true to who you are, you know, and your little tint will always be on things, and that's important.